Yo, what's going on? This is Vinny G Money with Vinny G Markets. Just wanted to put a video out there, again, more therapeutic than anything, on where we kind of ended the year, what we need to do going forward. Not really a New Year's resolution. I'm not, really with all that motivational stuff, but just what we need to do going forward based on a year-end audit on where we ended up. And strategy-wise, if you've been tuning into the IG or YouTube Shorts, you see now we're looking into market internals to basically try to find trend and momentum to identify whether the market's going up, down, and also find support and resistance levels. Not really support and resistance, but good price levels on where we want to set our strike prices for our credit spreads. Never gonna give out the full details of the strategy, but that is the gist of it. And I feel like we're good, down packed with the strategy. I do say that a lot. A lot of times I'll come across new things and I'll be like, oh, this is the missing piece. And I'll say, we good going forward. And then I wind up changing stuff anyway down the line. So you're gonna have to take that with a grain of salt. But I really do truly think that our strategy, that's down packed. We don't really need to make that many changes to it, even if we do that going forward. But taking a look at the year-end audit and what I've been doing all year, I could tell I've been over trading way too much. So I know what I need to work on is my discipline when it comes to trading. And this all started around the same time last year. You could check the old post on IG. We were talking about starting our own Santa rally that last week of December of 2022. And we absolutely killed that last week of December in 2022 and carried it over into 2023. Our first 3 months, we were having a lot of winning trades. And I don't know if this is normal, but we were getting so many winning trades. I was almost getting bored of winning. I was basically saying, if I'm winning this many trades, I should be not taking on more risk money-wise, but making the strategy a little more looser to get in more trades. It's absolutely ridiculous how I was thinking, and you could absolutely bet I eventually got humbled. I would say from April to about August. We didn't give all that money back, but we gave at least half of that money back, if not, plus some more. So we cleaned everything up from there. And then there was like another solid 2 months where we got back on track, a bunch of winning trades. But what would happen during those months and the rest of the year going forward, on days where I shouldn't have been trading, I would try to find any reason, excuse to trade, where at this point, now you're bending the rules on your trading strategy. You're looking at things outside of your trading strategy. You might be even changing your trading strategy on the fly, which I've done. And the worst thing that could happen when you do this is you actually do get a winning trade. So you think you could do this going forward, but you're going to lose far much more money than you are gaining money from doing any of these things. And even with all this, we were still good up until about December. That's when we started getting into the red. And that's what actually motivated me to start putting out those IG YouTube short videos, because it got to a point where I said I need a clear, concise trading plan that I know I'm not going to veer off from. And psychologically, I feel if I put all that out on the airways through IG and YouTube Shorts, then I'm going to have to hold myself accountable. So that's why we were putting those videos out, and we continue to put those videos out. So stay tuned for those. But discipline is that number one thing we need to work on. But to turn this into a positive, because you could turn a loss into a win by learning from your mistakes, we're going to compare this to the workout game. In 2023, when it comes to this trading, like we stated, we were trading way too much, going outside the trading plan, being in trades we shouldn't have been in. So working out, that's like us going heavy every day. We're just trying to tack on as much weight as possible to get our gains as high as possible. And that's the same thing we were doing with trading. You overtrade because you want to increase your gains. When it comes to working out, adding more weight, that increases your gains, which is called progressive overloading. So we were basically trying to progressive overload our trading gains by being in trades that we shouldn't have been in. And when you just adding on weight, a continuous progressive overload, you will put on your gains, and you would see that in your trading account. But at some point, when you typically do this for too long, you wind up injuring yourself, hurting yourself, possibly blowing a trading account. But to turn this into a positive, we caught it in time. We didn't blow any trading account. We've been doing this for about 3 years. Our first 2 years were profitable. This was our first red year, but that's because we were trying to lift heavy every day. We were trying to go harder. That's what you're supposed to do. But going into 2024, we're going to be more disciplined with the trading. So that's like us lowering the weight so we get better squeezes, better form. But because we were lifting heavy, we could still lift heavier weights than when we first started. So when our trading, we're still going to be good. And I want to wish everybody a belated Merry Christmas. Continue spreading that holiday cheer. Happy New Year's, everybody. 2024, good things. Cheers and salute. Vinny G Markets, come mess with your boy. Let's get this paper. Peace.